Here's when you need to act. When the idea is fresh and the emotions are strong, say you want a library of your own, if that thought excites you, don't wait. Grab the first book, then the second before the excitement fades and the idea dims. This urge to act is what we might call the law of diminishing intent. When an idea grabs us, when our emotions are stirred, we're ready to move mountains. But if we don't act quickly, that readiness starts to wane, diminish, and soon enough, it's gone. So when your motivation is peaking and your vision is clear, that's the moment to set your plans into motion. Let's say you hear someone talk about the importance of nutrition and it resonates with you. Don't just nod and agree, act on it. Get that book on nutrition immediately. Start building your personal library. Do some push-up. Begin something. Without action, the wisdom you gained is lost, and soon the inspiration fades away. It's all about discipline, the art of seizing emotions and ideas and turning them into real action. Remember, every discipline you develop is interconnected, influencing and bolstering every other aspect of your life. Nothing is isolated. Every small action counts, and ignoring small disciplines can lead to larger downfalls. For example, skipping a simple daily routine like a walk can lead to skipping other good habits like eating healthily or reading regularly. Over time, these missed little things add up, and before you know it, you're far off the path you intended to follow. On the flip side, each new discipline you adopt motivates and enhances the next. Start with a simple action and let that success drive the next. Walk a block today, eat an apple tomorrow, buy a book the next. Each step inspires the next. This chain of disciplines builds not just external success, but internal growth. It boosts your self-worth and self-esteem. People often disconnect self-esteem from discipline, but truly maintaining discipline is key to feeling good about yourself. Letting discipline slip even a little can start to chip away at your self-confidence. So, how do you build back that self-esteem? Start with the smallest of disciplined actions that align with your goals and say, I should, I could, and I will. Don't let neglect build up. Start reversing the trend today. It's about laying one disciplined brick at a time. Engage in one small act of discipline, then another, and keep building. This is how you construct a disciplined life, a foundation strong enough to hold more knowledge, more positivity, more courage. And remember, even picking up a simple book like The Richest Man in Babylon can set you on a path of learning and growth. It's a small, easy step, but it's a step many never take. Separate yourself from the majority who don't take action. It's as simple as getting a library card, as easy as starting with one disciplined step. So don't complicate it. Start simple. Discipline is not about grand gestures, but consistent small steps. Teach this to the kids. Show them how simple actions can transform their lives. Start the discipline chain today and watch how your life begins to spin upward, gaining momentum towards success and fulfillment. It's as easy as deciding to make a change and taking the first step. Once you start, you'll never look back. Join the few who act and be the change you wish to see in your life. When you find yourself struck by a powerful idea or swept up in a wave of emotion, that's the signal your mind and heart are ready for action. These moments are fleeting, however, and without quick action, the clarity and drive can soon fade into the background noise of daily life. It's like catching a wave. Hesitate too long and the opportunity passes you by, leaving you back where you started, but with a sense of missed chance. Discipline is what takes these sparks of inspiration and turns them into a sustained flame. It's not about grand gestures or massive, immediate changes. Instead, it involves setting small, manageable goals and then consistently meeting them. This could be as simple as deciding to read for 15 minutes every night before bed instead of scrolling through your phone. Over time, these minutes add up, not just in terms of knowledge gain, but in developing the habit of choosing productive activities over time-wasting ones. Often, people underestimate the power of these small steps. They think that if they can't overhaul their entire life in one fell swoop, it's not worth the effort. But this is a misunderstanding of how change usually happens. It's not a sudden leap from one state to another, but a gradual climb where each step might seem insignificant on its own but contributes to a considerable cumulative effect. This is where the beauty of discipline shines. Each act of discipline might seem small, a single workout, one healthy meal, one early night. But each one builds your confidence. You start to trust yourself more because you see yourself doing what you said you would do. This trust builds self-esteem more effectively than any affirmation or pep talk. It's evidence that you are someone who acts, who lives intentionally, and who can trust themselves to do what is necessary. Moreover, discipline in one area tends to spread. Start exercising, and you might find it easier to wake up early. As you enjoy the energy that comes from better physical health, you might find it easier to focus on reading or learning a new skill. Over time, what started as a simple routine can lead to a transformation that touches you. That's why taking action on your impulses and emotions is so critical. These are the moments that offer a window into what you truly desire, what excites you or scares you. Discipline is the tool that helps you hold onto that window, keeping it open so that you can climb through into a new way of being. It's not just about achieving specific goals, though it certainly helps with that. It's about becoming the kind of person who progresses towards their dreams, one step at a time, reliably and with commitment. This process of taking action and applying discipline doesn't just change what you do, it changes who you are. As you build a life of intentional action, you also build a new self-image. That of a doer, a person who takes their dreams and turns them into reality. And as this image takes root in your mind, it reinforces the very behaviors that helped create it, creating a positive cycle of growth and achievement. It's simple, but it's not easy. And that's why it's so powerful. Starting this kind of transformation isn't about making massive changes overnight. It's about starting where you are with what you have and doing what you can. Consider the power of simple daily actions. If you decide to read 10 pages of a good book every day, that adds up to 3,650 pages in a year. That's about 15 substantial books on leadership, personal development, or your chosen field. Just 10 pages a day, and you could be massively more knowledgeable by this time next year. Or think about saving a small amount of money each day. Could you set aside the price of a cup of coffee? That might save you a few dollars each day, which could grow into a substantial amount over the year. These small savings could turn into an investment in your future, perhaps funding an educational course or starting your own business. Now let's talk about the power of writing down your goals. There's something almost magical about writing down what you want to achieve. It makes your goal more real, more tangible. It's like making a promise to yourself. And every day, when you see that goal written down, it serves as a reminder and a motivator. It keeps your mind focused on what you want to accomplish, and it helps steer your actions in the right direction. Remember, the key is consistency. It's not what we do once in a while that shapes our lives, but what we do consistently. Think about what you can do consistently. Can you make it a habit to walk a little every day, eat a piece of fruit, or spend an hour on a project that means something to you? These are the kinds of habits that can transform your life little by little. And as you build these habits, you build confidence. Every time you follow through on a commitment to yourself, whether it's reading those 10 pages or saving that bit of money, you prove to yourself that you can trust yourself, that you are capable of keeping your promises. This builds self-respect and a sense of personal integrity, which are worth more than their weight in gold. This growing confidence, then, fuels further actions. You'll find yourself more willing to take risks and step out of your comfort zone, which is where real growth happens. You'll start to set bigger goals, face tougher challenges, and find more fulfillment in your achievements. Another important aspect of this journey is the environment you create for yourself. Look around you. Are you surrounded by people who motivate you, who push you to be better? Or are you surrounded by negativity and doubt? It's crucial to build a network of support, people who uplift you and encourage you to pursue your dreams. This network can be a source of strength and inspiration when your motivation wanes or when you face setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to stop you. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to come back stronger. When you face obstacles, remind yourself why you started. Connect with your deeper motivations and let them drive you forward. As you continue on this path, regularly reflect on your progress. Take time to appreciate how far you've come and plan how you can go even further. This reflection is crucial because it allows you to celebrate your successes, understand your challenges, and refine your strategies. It keeps you moving forward, always reaching for higher goals. This is the essence of a fulfilling life. It's not about achieving one big goal or reaching a final destination. It's about continually growing, learning, and improving. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, step by step, day by day. And it all starts with a simple decision to take action, to apply discipline, and to commit to the process of personal growth. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. So take that first step today and start building the life you dream of. Life is filled with opportunities for growth and improvement, but these opportunities don't just turn into success on their own. They require you to take action. Realizing your dreams isn't about waiting for the perfect moment. It's about making many moments perfect by your presence and efforts. The truth is, the right time to start is always now. Conditions might never seem perfect, and waiting for them to become so can lead to a lifetime of waiting. The process of achieving your dreams is much like building a house. You start with a foundation laid slowly and carefully because it needs to support everything else. Each habit you form, each book you read, each new thing you learn adds another brick to your structure. Over time, you build walls and a roof, and eventually you step back and realize that you've built a sturdy home for your ambitions and potential. Building this metaphorical house requires consistent effort. You wouldn't expect a house to stand strong if you only worked on it once in a while, and the same goes for your goals. Consistency is key, whether it's improving your health, learning new skills, or building relationships. Regular effort is what brings about real change. Consider the power of small but regular efforts. If you write just 1 page a day, you'll have a 365-page book by the end of the year. If you save just a small amount of money each day, by the end of the year, you'll have a nest egg to invest in your future. Small efforts, when repeated consistently, add up to big achievements. It's also important to think about the people you surround yourself with. They can influence your attitude, your motivation, and your perspective. Surround yourself with those who encourage you, who challenge you to be better, and who cheer you on as you pursue your goals. They will be the wind beneath your wings when the journey gets tough. Remember that setbacks are part of the process. There will be days when things don't go as planned, when obstacles seem too big, or when you feel like you're not making progress. These moments are not signs of failure. They are challenges to overcome, lessons to be learned. Each setback is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and refine your strategies. Stay flexible in your approach. Sometimes the path to your goal may need to be adjusted. Be willing to learn from experiences and adapt your methods. This flexibility can help you navigate through difficulties and find more effective ways to reach your objectives. Take time to reflect on your progress. Recognize and celebrate your successes, no matter how small. These celebrations can boost your morale and motivate you to keep pushing forward. At the same time, be honest about what isn't working and why. This honest assessment will help you make necessary changes to improve. Finally, never stop learning. Life is a constant teacher, and every experience holds a lesson. The more you learn, the better equipped you are to make wise decisions and take effective actions. Embrace every opportunity to expand your knowledge and understanding, whether through formal education, personal reading, or life experiences. By taking these steps, you're not just chasing a dream, you are living it. Each day becomes an opportunity to move closer to the life you want. So don't wait for tomorrow to start making your dreams a reality. The best time to start is now. With each step, you build momentum, and with each day, you grow stronger and more capable. This is how you transform your life, not all at once, but one day, one action at a time. You see, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But it's not just about taking that first step. It's about continuing to step forward day after day. It's about consistency, resilience, and the small choices that you make every day. These choices add up, and they shape the trajectory of your life. Think of it this way. Every day you have the choice to move either one step closer to your goal or one step further away. Every healthy meal, every hour spent studying, every early morning you choose to get up and work out moves you one step closer. Conversely, every time you choose to skip the workout, eat unhealthy food, or procrastinate, you take a step back. The direction you move in is determined by your daily actions. This process might sound daunting, but it's actually quite empowering. You hold the power to control the direction of your life. You may not be able to leap to the finish line in a single bound, but you can certainly get there one step at a time. And remember, slow progress is still progress. Slow progress is infinitely better than no progress at all. To keep yourself motivated on this journey, set clear, achievable goals. Write them down. Break them into smaller, manageable tasks. When you achieve a task, cross it off your list. This gives you a visual representation of your progress and helps to keep your spirits high. You'll see that you are moving forward, and each small victory will fuel your drive. Additionally, it's vital to maintain a positive mindset. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you believe you can do it, you're halfway there. Surround yourself with positivity, positive people, positive information, and a positive environment. This positivity will help to boost your morale and keep you energized and focused on your goals. Moreover, learn to embrace failures and setbacks as part of the growth process. These are not signs of defeat, but are, in fact, opportunities for learning and development. Each failure teaches you something and brings you one step closer to success. The key is to analyze what went wrong, learn from it, and move forward with renewed determination. It's also helpful to maintain a routine. A structured day can enhance productivity and efficiency. Allocate specific times for specific activities and stick to your schedule as much as possible. This not only helps in managing your time effectively, but also instills a sense of discipline and responsibility. In all this, don't forget to take care of yourself. Self-care is crucial. You can't perform well if you're burnt out, tired, or unwell. Ensuring adequate sleep, proper nutrition, regular exercise, and some leisure time are all important. They keep you functioning at your best and ensure that you have the energy and health to pursue. Lastly, share your journey. Talk about your goals and progress with friends, family, or a mentor. They can offer support, advice, and encouragement. Sometimes just talking about what you're doing can give you a new perspective and renewed enthusiasm. It also holds you accountable. This is your life, and every day is a precious opportunity to mold it into the shape you desire. You have the power to create a life that fills you with pride and satisfaction. It won't happen overnight, and it won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Keep pushing forward, keep striving, and keep dreaming. With persistence and effort, you can achieve anything. Remember, the only limits that truly exist are the ones you place upon yourself. So, lift those limits and let yourself soar to new heights. As you continue on this path of self-improvement and goal achievement, it's essential to keep a clear vision of what success looks like for you. Success doesn't look the same for everyone. For some, it might be financial independence. For others, a healthy body or perhaps strong, loving relationships. What does success mean to you? Define it, write it down, and keep it close as you advance. Setting these personal benchmarks gives you something concrete to aim for and helps you stay focused. But setting goals is just the beginning. The real impact is made in the day-to-day actions you take towards achieving these goals. It's in the choices you make every hour, every minute. Each choice is a thread in the larger fabric of your life. Think of your daily habits as the building blocks of your future. Habits like getting up early, exercising, reading, and planning your day can seem small, but when repeated over time, these habits can transform your life. They don't just move you towards your goals. They shape the very core of your character, turning you into someone who achieves consistently. You also need to be ready to adapt. Life will throw unexpected challenges your way, and your ability to adapt is crucial. When faced with a setback, don't get stuck. Ask yourself what you can learn from this experience and how you can use this knowledge to avoid similar obstacles in the future. Adaptation is a key skill in life's toolbox. Sharpen it. Moreover, don't walk this path alone. Share your goals with friends or family members who will hold you accountable. Accountability can significantly increase your chances of success. When you tell someone your goals, it's not just a personal commitment anymore, it's also a social one. You're more likely to follow through because you've voiced your intentions. At the same time, remember to invest time in relationships that matter. Success isn't just about achievements or material gains. It's also about the relationships you build along the way. These relationships will support you, challenge you, and provide joy in your journey. They are as much a part of your success as any personal or professional achievements. Moreover, make sure to take time to reflect on your progress. This isn't just about congratulating yourself on what you've achieved. It's also about understanding where you might have gone wrong and what you can do better. Reflection is a powerful tool for growth. It helps you see not just where you went, but where you're headed. Constant reflection is much like looking in a mirror. It allows you to see yourself clearly, the good and the bad. But unlike a regular mirror, this reflection lets you see beyond today. It helps you visualize your future based on the actions you're taking now. If the reflection shows you're off course, it's a prompt to adjust. If it shows you're on track, it fuels your motivation to keep pushing forward. Don't be afraid to ask yourself tough questions during these reflection periods. Are you truly doing your best? Are the habits you're forming now leading you to the life you want? Are there things you're avoiding that you know you need to address? It's not always comfortable to answer these questions, but comfort often leads to complacency. Growth, however, lies in the discomfort of truth and the actions that follow from it. Now, all this reflection and adjustment would mean little without consistency. Consistency is the soil in which the seeds of your efforts grow. Without it, your actions and plans are just scattered attempts that don't lead to fruition. Think of consistency not as a monumental task, but as a series of small, manageable commitments that you make each day. Whether it's a commitment to wake up early, to exercise, or to work on a project. These commitments stack up and they build the momentum that leads to significant change. It's also important to foster patience. In a world where everything seems instant, the virtues of patience can sometimes seem outdated. But when it comes to personal growth and achieving long-term goals, patience is still very much a necessity. Real change, lasting change, doesn't happen overnight. It requires time, persistence, and a lot of hard work. Be patient with yourself and trust in the process of your growth. Each day, you are getting closer to your goals, even if it doesn't always feel like it. As you continue on your journey, keep your goals clear in your mind. Write them down, talk about them, think about them. This keeps them alive and vibrant. It also keeps you accountable not just to the people around you, but to yourself. Goals that are out of sight often become out of mind. Keep them in your sight and keep pushing towards them. And while you focus on your goals, don't forget to live in the present moment. Yes, you're working towards a future, but life is happening right now. Enjoy it. Be present in your interactions. Savor the small victories and learn from the setbacks. Life is not just about the destination. It's also about the journey. The moments you experience along the way are just as valuable as the achievements that await you. Moreover, as you advance, spread positivity and encouragement. The more positivity you put out into the world, the more you receive. It's a cycle that benefits everyone involved. When you help others feel better, you feel better too. It's rewarding to see others lift themselves up, sometimes with just a kind word from you. I want you to remember that building the life you dream of is a continuous process. It involves constant reflection, consistent effort, and a lot of patience. Keep your goals in front of you. Stay present in the moment and spread positivity. Each day is a new opportunity to move closer to where you want to be. Embrace it with enthusiasm and determination. And always remember, the only limits in life are the ones you set for yourself. So set them far and wide and see just how far you can go.